I think with this being my third album, I've had quite a lot of time to reflect on all the experiences that I've had in my life, you know, including my music and touring and everything. And with it being on my own label, it felt like such a fresh new start. And you know, I really sat down and thought about what I wanted to achieve with this album. So I thought, well, I've been playing around with different styles, which I really enjoy and will continue to do, but I thought, I think it's time for me to just go that little bit further in a rock direction and have it across the whole album.
And you know you can sing and you'll do anything to be the next best superstar.
It was really good working with like my own musicians that I've been touring with, and because we have great relationships and we really understand each other, and everybody who worked on the record was very enthusiastic in the direction that we were taking. So there was just a real good feeling in the studio, in rehearsals, on the road. When we road tested the songs, we did a little tour before we recorded the album, and I think that all helps to make it such a great record.
The next best superstar.
Sometimes it feels like the Spice Girls never really happened. Enough time has passed now, I look back quite romantically. Quite. There was, you know, a number of years when I was kind of, I suppose, getting over the whole experience really and getting my life back on an even keel. And just anything to do with the Spice Girls, I needed distance, you know? And I think I have had enough now.
See ya, hold tight.
Obviously, you know, with the Spice Girls, we all co-wrote on the tracks, and we had so much fun, but we were very much writing for the band that we were. So now it's great because I can just do what I want, and that's been really good fun over the years, like really experimenting and finding my feet and where I am comfortable.
Sign a name, sign away, every hour, every day. You're living your dream. Play the game, take the blame for the power and the fame. You're living your dream. Sell your life, sell your soul, telling everyone you know. You're living your dream. And you know that you're good, 'cause they told you you could be the next best superstar. And you know you can sing and you'll do anything to be the next best superstar.
I'd already been talking to my manager about, you know, the future and where we wanted to go, and we talked about, you know, starting the label and financing my own record. And when the time actually came, it really was, you know, it was the best thing we could have done, because it was really weird how it affected me with having, you know, this fresh start. There was like, I've always been enthusiastic about my career and my music, but it was just like extra, I think, because, you know, you truly feel you're doing it for yourself. It was about time, I feel, for me to grow up, stand on my own 2 feet, really, have a bit more responsibility.
I understand your point of view, letting me go, but I thought you had more faith. Everything I've done for you, you made the mistakes, and now you throw this in my face. And I have worked so hard for you all of this time, and you cast me aside. I understand your point of view, but I can't seem to get my head around all the things that I feel good about always seem to disappear. And every time I think I've got this all worked out, something chews me up and spits me out, but there's nothing left to fear. I'm better alone, my dear. You couldn't pick a better time to give me the news. Why don't you kick me when I'm down? I'd always believed in you, defended your name, but you have not been true. I gave you so much of my life, I've compromised, and you tell me goodbye. You couldn't pick a better time, and I can't seem to get my head around all the things that I feel good about always seem to disappear. And every time I think I've got this all worked out, something cheers me up and spits me out, but there's nothing left to fear. I'm better alone, my dear. I know I really should thank you for setting me free. It's really amazing the changes I'm starting to feel. It's not gonna be long till I'm feeling strong. Deliverance held me here. Still, I wonder if you'll ever wish you still had me. Will I ever get my head around all the things that I feel good about that always seem to disappear? When every time I think I've got this all worked out, something chews me up and spits me out, but there's nothing left to fear. No, no, no. I can't seem to get my head around all the things that I feel good about that always seem to disappear. No, no.
This is probably the best band that I've ever had, and, you know, and our relationship's the best that it's ever been, really. I feel like it's their project as much as mine, and I hope we're all gonna, you know, be successful, because that excites me for the album to be successful for them too. I think this is the strongest album of my career, and I'm very excited, and I'm quite optimistic. You know, I'm hoping it's going to do well. I just want to give this record everything I've got, you know, every ounce I can muster. I'm going to put it into this album and really try and make it as successful as I think it should be.
pleasure. Wear me down, wear me out. Get it with exhausting pressure. Will I feel like just forever? Fit it in, consistent pleasure. Wear me down, wear me out. So blind, can't decide. Knew that I had the beautiful intentions for you. So cruel, never knew truly. If you are the beautiful intentions for me, so I wanna know, did I disappoint you? It still hurts to mention the words that were spoken now. So I wanna know.
But what's been great with this album is to really keep it quite raw and recording songs from beginning to end, so you just get that whole emotional journey. And that's something I've really enjoyed this time. It's just made the whole process so much more enjoyable.
Full intentions for you. So cruel, and it's so cruel.
I love to perform. It's the whole reason I got into this industry. So for me, it's the best thing.